Alright, what is happening? Here we do story time. I know some people don't like smoking, but I just went through a very extraordinary experience. And I'll tell you about it. And I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. It was the most profound thing I have ever been through in my life. So my dad's been sick. He called me up a few weeks ago. He had a liver transplant years ago, so we went through that. He was sick there, but he had developed pancreatic cancer. And this was a few months ago. And had surgery and went through all that. Went through chemo to zap anything that was still there. A few weeks ago he called me and he said, "Hey man," he said, I'm in stage 4. I can't remember the name of the cancer, but it was a really aggressive, nasty cancer. And it was in his bones, it was in his liver, it was everywhere. So, Thursday a week ago, his fiance called me. She said, "Hey, you need to get over here fast." He said, "He's not well." He had fallen in the bathroom, and the neighbor had come and got him, put him back to bed. And he was so out of it. He was so out of it. He got back out of bed, and whenever I got there, he had fallen again in the bathroom. So we took him to the hospital, and they did a CAT scan. And they said that it was in his brain. And he stayed in the hospital for a couple of days, but they told him, they said, there ain't nothing we can do. This is it. So, I was running around trying to figure out what to do. He was extremely frail and extremely weak. And he needed 24/7 care. And I told him, I said, "Dude, give me a couple days. But I gotta send you to a facility for a couple of days so I can get everything figured out." And he said, "Nope, I'm going home." So I thought about it for a minute and said, "Alright, we're going home." So took him home, and he lasted about a week. But I watched him decline so fast, and man, it ripped my soul out. And I told him when he could still talk, he accepted it. He was totally at peace with it. We had some really good conversations. I asked him, I said, "Are you scared?" He said, "No." He said, I'm ready to go." He said, "I got like 13 years out of that liver, so every day was a blessing." And I asked him if he's scared. I think I just said that anyway. I asked him if he's scared. He said, "No, he's not scared." And I wanted to kind of get his perspective. And he told me that he was really thinking about how he was as a dad. He thought he wasn't a good dad. And I told him, I said, "Dude, you were awesome, you know?" He taught me how to do business. And I think I've gained the respect of a lot of people for the way that I handle myself when I do business. And his neighbors called him a humble, caring man. He always was out in the wintertime shoveling everyone's snow, all the old ladies, the little old ladies, always taking care of everybody. But I told him that, I said, "Well, whenever you're getting ready to go, I'm gonna crank up some Pink Floyd or something trippy. That way, if crossing over is anything like an acid trip, then you'll be jamming. And he kind of laughed and he said, do it. So that's what I did. But the night that he passed, there was a strawberry moon. And me and my sister, we were sitting outside. And I don't remember sleeping much. I don't remember much about the last week and a half. But I remember that night. And we were sitting out there watching that moon. And it just, there was a real peaceful feeling. Anyway, it's 1:35 in the morning. I walked into the room and I sat there for a minute and we was just jamming to Pink Floyd. And I looked up and he took one last regular breath, and it wasn't anything significant at all. It was just peaceful, and that was that. So it was a very extraordinary experience. I watched him take his last breath, and he watched me take my first breath. And I still don't know how to feel about this whole thing. For his funeral, he was a crane operator all his life, and he collected brass model cranes. So instead of a big flower arrangement, we put stickers on the casket, cranes, and he was a Trump freak, so we put a big Trump sticker on there, and dressed him up in his work clothes with his work boots. We played a lot of Allman Brothers and Stevie Ray Vaughan. He's how I found the blues. And we had a extraordinary relationship. But when the preacher was done talking at the funeral, I know the funeral director, and he was so cool. But as the preacher was done talking, they played one more song before everything. They let everybody go, and Layla, that riff. Let me see if I can play it here. Maybe. Let me get some crunch. I lost my pick. Lost my pick. Anyway, the Layla started playing that. That started playing. I've lost my pick. I don't know where it's at. So anyway, it was really cool. You know, I asked him. We talked about his funeral so much. And he had it all laid out. He wanted Stormy Monday to play. We played Stormy Monday. And, I don't know. I realized the other night that there was a lot of stuff that I hadn't really processed, I guess. I hope I did him right. I asked him. He told me where he wanted to be buried. And I made that happen. And I asked him, I said, well, how do you want to get there? Do you want to go in the Cadillac, or do you want to go on a lowboy semi-trailer? And he said, I believe I'll take the Cadillac this ride. So, it was a super spiritual experience. It was really extraordinary. The whole week, sitting there with him and then watching him take that last breath, that had a profound effect on me. And I hope this helps somebody. You know, I feel so much, when he accepted it, it was so much lifted off my shoulders. And it's okay. It's okay. You know, there's no reason to be mad. There's no reason to be sad. I mean, sad because he's never going to be here again. But I tried to keep a happy kind of atmosphere, you know, because he wanted everyone to, you know, remember him in his good days. But I hope I did him right. But anyway, I'll get some more videos rolling here. That's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. So, thanks for watching, and I hope that maybe this helps somebody out, because it's okay. Dad told me, he said, grieve for 3 days, and then get back to your life, because there ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And I said, okay. But I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how I feel right now. I went into this some kind of crazy headspace. When he said, no, we're going home, something switched in me, and I only slept 15 minutes here and 15 minutes there. I only remember eating twice. I ate a thing of lasagna, and I ate, when my uncles got here, we had dinner one night, but the whole thing, I went into a whole new, different headspace. I was hypersensitive to his needs, and I was right there. And it's taken me some time to come down. I feel like I've been bouncing off the walls, you know. But that's my story. So I'll get some better content going here. We're having fun with this thing. Thanks for watching.